told you, there once existed a civilization that could predict solar eclipses, chart the movement of planets, and measure time with a precision that still defies our understanding. A people hidden deep within the jungles of Central America, who carved their history in stone, not merely to record the past, but to communicate with the gods. They worshipped deities of fire, maize, sun, and stars not as myths, but as forces woven into the fabric of time itself. They mapped the cosmos through intricate calendars, aligning their lives with celestial cycles, knowing that every eclipse, every solstice, every breath of the sky, meant something. Their high priests stood before pyramids as living bridges between heaven and earth, guardians of sacred knowledge passed through generations in ink, stone, and silence. This is not science fiction. This is the legacy of the Maya. Stick with me till the end of this journey, and I promise you, you'll never look at time, the same way again. The Maya were one of the most advanced civilizations of the ancient world. They rose over 2,000 years ago in the lands that are now southern Mexico, Guatemala, Belize, and parts of Honduras and El Salvador. They built great cities in the heart of the rainforest, hidden behind walls of green, where stone towers stretched toward the heavens. They connected their cities with vast networks of roads carved straight through the jungle. These were no ordinary paths, they were sacred highways. And the top hills and temples, they built observatories to track the stars, the moon, the sun, and even the path of Venus. To the Maya, astronomy wasn't just science. It was a divine language once spoken between humans and the heavens. But what truly set them apart was their obsession with time, not just measuring it, but feeling it, interpreting its sacred flow. To the Maya, time wasn't linear. It was alive, sacred, cosmic. Every second pulsed with meaning, and every moment echoed eternity. The Mayan calendar system wasn't just one calendar. It was a complex web of interlocking cycles. The 260-day ritual calendar, the Haab, a 365-day solar calendar, and the long count, a calendar designed to span thousands of years. The Tzolk'in wasn't just for counting days. It marked sacred energies, a spiritual cycle of 260 days used to guide rituals, ceremonies, and the destiny of individuals. The Haab reflected the solar year, the agricultural seasons, harvests, and solar solstices. It connected the people to the earth and sky in daily life. But the most mysterious of them all was the long count, a cosmic calendar that didn't count years. It counted epochs, thousands of years measured like the heartbeat of the universe. They didn't just track time, they tracked the movement of Venus, the phases of the moon, solar eclipses, equinoxes, and solstices long before telescopes ever existed. Generation after generation, Mayan priests documented the heavens, not just to observe, but to understand, to prepare, to align human life with cosmic rhythm. December 21st, 2012, a date the world misunderstood. Many feared the end, but to the Maya, it was simply a reset, a completed cycle, the dawn of something new. The Maya were never obsessed with the end. They were devoted to rebirth, to the sacred return. Time didn't stop. It flowed in circles, always coming home. To the Maya, time wasn't a straight line. It moved in cycles, circles within circles. Every moment repeated another from the past. Every future echoed the ancient beginning. Every royal coronation, every great battle, every festival, none of it happened by chance. These moments were chosen by the stars, planned by the heavens. Priests and astronomers worked side by side, not rivals, but brothers in pursuit of cosmic truth. One held the ritual, the other held the sky. They wrote their knowledge into codices, bark paper books filled with glyphs, charts, and cosmic insight, books that pulsed with the rhythm of stars. But most of these books were destroyed, burned by invaders who couldn't read them, yet feared the power they held. Only four codices survived, just four. And yet, from these fragile pages, we've begun to uncover a system of timekeeping more advanced than any other ancient world. In every ritual, the Maya saw a mirror of the cosmos. Their temples weren't just buildings, they were living calendars. Their priests, interpreters of time's sacred current. Knowledge wasn't just recorded, It was passed from master to apprentice, from stars to ink, from generation to generation, a wisdom too vast to vanish completely. How did they build such precision without metal tools, with only stone, wood, and obsidian? They raised temples that still stand after 1,000 years. The jungle has tried to reclaim them, but they remain defiant, aligned, eternal. And without telescopes, they mapped the heavens. Venus, eclipses, solstices, all recorded with stunning accuracy. Maybe they didn't look with glass. Maybe they watched with generations of memory. These were not casual observations. They were cycles carved into thought numbers that reflected the sky's heartbeat, a language of motion etched in glyphs and time. Some believe they were taught by ancient gods, beings from above who gave them calendars, symbols, knowledge not of this world, a gift or a remembrance. Others believe the truth was passed in silence, taught only in hidden schools of scribes and priests, passed from mind to mind, never written in full, always protected. Perhaps they didn't just study the stars. Perhaps they listened to them, not with eyes, but with presence, with spirit. Maybe they didn't track time the way we do. Maybe they felt it moving like a serpent, returning like the rain, living like breath. Whatever the truth is, one thing understood something about the universe that we are only now beginning to remember. If this journey into ancient time made you pause even for a second, hit subscribe, because this is just the beginning. There's so much more to uncover: the lost cities, the gods, the prophecies, and the untold truths buried in the jungle. And now, it's your turn. What do you believe the Maya were trying to tell us? Drop your theory in the comments below. Time is calling. Are you listening?